As an English teacher, I want each of my students to feel comfortable in my classroom no matter what the topic of discussion or lesson is over. Cultural pedagogy is about students taking what they've learned and being able to apply it to their lives. My top strategies for ensuring my classroom and my students are engaged in cultural relevant pedagogy is to learn and know my students as individuals and why their interests are their interests in and outside of the classroom, and to integrate diverse literatures in the class. For the first strategy, learning what my students like is one of the most important things for me as an English teacher. Being able to plan according to students' backgrounds and cultures is essential to lessons. By doing this, I will be allowing for my students to set the tone of what my classroom will be like. I want my students to feel comfortable coming into my class every day and feeling like they have a place no matter what their background is. Knowing my students will also allow for them to learn in a way that connects to their personal lives. In doing so, some things I will do to relate to my students better is to talk to them more about their personal interests and background, use words they understand, using media to present different types of diverse cultures, encouraging students to work in more diverse groups in the classroom and outside of the classroom, and integrating more lessons specific to diverse cultures. For my second strategy, I want to integrate diverse literatures into my class. This will not only allow for the students to be able to connect to specific texts, but also to understand the diversity in the class as a whole. I want to do this because it allows for specific students to connect to specific texts and have a deeper understanding of what the text is about. It also allows for students to be opened up to different cultures they aren't familiar with and learn things they were unsure of before and be able to talk to other classmates about it. Doing this in the classroom will also make the students think outside of what they are used to and how what is normal to them may not be normal to someone else. I hope by doing this in my classroom, it will create a chain reaction that leads to inclusivity of diverse cultures not only in the text we are reading, but in our classroom as well, and as a class overall. I believe cultural pedagogy is something every classroom should have. It is beneficial to not only the students, but their teacher as well. It opens up so many doors for creativity in and outside of the classroom. Allowing students to learn in a diverse setting allows for them to be their own student and learn in a way that is most comforting to them and their culture.